Hey everybody, so today I am doing a Spirit Halloween 2017 tier list. Okay, so first of all, talk about the props I'm not going to rank. Jumping Spider, obvious reasons. Sitting Scarecrow, 2016. Gargoyle, 2016. Jumping Spider, obvious reasons. Jack Skellington, this is kind of an odd one, but I figured, like, I kind of associate him more with 2018, because he wasn't in stores. Well, he was in stores, but, like, he like, got recalled for some reason or something like that. So, he wasn't really there in 2017, so I call him 2018 when I think of Jack. Oh, and then, Electrified Corpse, because, like, he's from 2016. So, yeah, then we'll get to the tiers. S is elite props. A is great props, B is solid props, C is mid props, D is bad props, and F is terrible props. There are 18 props, so we should probably start. So, at number 18, starting the F tier, we have the Area 31 alien thing. Yeah, this guy sucked. Just simple. He sucked. Static, and it's not like a creepy static either. His audio was not even creepy. He didn't look at all creepy. He just looks like the typical cartoon alien you see in kids shows. And then, yeah, I guess fogs. I don't know. A lot of fog props this year. It kind of fit with the theme, I guess, but yeah. But yeah, this dude was awful on, like, so many levels, but yeah. Anyways, 17, ending the F tier. Where is it? Fogging. Actually, this is actually gonna start the D tier. Yeah. See, this is where I want like a D minus or an F plus. D, it's not that bad. Right? Yeah, okay. So, I think it's dumb. It doesn't give off the illusion that it's like people trying to escape a basement at all. The hands just look stupid. The fog, I don't know. They overdid the fog this year. It's kind of stupid that the doors are like opening. And also it never worked, so that was kind of annoying. And the audio is whatever, but I don't know. Wasn't a fan of this guy, but anyways, let's move on to number 16. We have, what was it? Alright, it's this dude. Sitting Scarecrow knockoff, or I guess reskin. It was a clown, it didn't really work. Yeah, let's move on to number 15 and the C tier. I don't know what this prop's name was, but it was like this orange dude, like kind of like John Doe or something. He sucked. Well, I don't know. I liked him as a kid, so it's kind of nostalgic. He's just alright. I mean, I like it, kind of. I like how you can interchange it. It's pretty cool. Audio sounded kind of weird, but yeah. I remember people saying he sounded like a dinosaur. That was kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's alright, I guess. But not much to be said. So let's move on to number 14. Alright, number 14, Screeching Bat. I don't even know if I got to see him work. I don't know how I activated him in stores, but I mean, I don't know. He's all right, I guess. The wings are cool. Kind of doesn't look great. I don't know. The audio is what it needs to be, but let's move on to number 13. Not much to be said. Alright, number 13, Hazmat Zombie. Again, like, I don't know. He's alright. I don't like the bright pink design. Or the bright green. I don't know where pink come from. Bright green design. The audio's fine, I guess. But... and it's static. And I think it had fog too. Yeah, he did. I just don't know why he really exists. I mean, I guess it was to fit the alien theme, but like, I don't know. Let's move on to 12. Alright, number 12. It's Campfire Zombie. It's Smoldering Zombie. It's audio. Then it's Smoldering Zombie Groundbreakers audio. And then it's just Campfire Zombie. He just shrinks every year. Until he was nothing in 2018. Yeah. He is not an upgrade over any of the other Smoldering Zombies. He doesn't really do anything. He probably has fog too. But, I don't really know. So let's move on. Alright, at number 11. Okay. Put your pitchforks down, okay? Put your pitchforks down. You're not gonna put your pitchforks down, but just... okay. You guys are gonna get mad at the prop I select out of this. Could it be Forest Demon, Towering Clown, Tricycle Doll, Roots, or Molly? You're probably expecting Towering Clown because of how I don't like clowns. And you probably don't expect Forest Demon. And you're probably not expecting Molly because of Backbend Bonnie, how I like her. You're probably not expecting Tricycle Doll or Deadly Roots because of how I'm talking about pitchforks. So it wouldn't really be unpopular to put those kind of low. But so then you're expecting one of the other three, but neither of them makes sense, except for Towering Clown. So you're probably expecting Towering Clown. No, it's not. And yeah, you're right, it wasn't Forest Demon either, it's Molly. Okay, you can put your pitchforks down. Put your pitchforks down. Look, I just, like, I didn't like her for some reason. Like, I felt like the jump scare was kind of obvious. I didn't really like her design. It kind of looks like Wednesday, I guess. But I didn't really like the design. And I was kind of bored of swinging props too at that point. And though that's kind of contradicting something I'll say later, but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like her for some reason, okay? I mean, I think she's alright. She's in C, but I don't know. Alright, starting in the top 10, we're still in the C tier. Get ready for your pitchforks. Creepy Towering Clown. I don't like clown props. And this was kind of the guy that started it all. So, you know. Yeah, he's in C because I just think he's mid. He's big, that's cool, but it's also like mid prop. Mid phrases. Oh, okay, his phrases are kind of creepy, like I was talking about, like juggling with your body parts. or like, I don't remember, but, or like wants to hide and seek. I guess it's kind of creepy phrases, but Sign's fine. It's just, for whatever reason, I think he's just kind of boring. I don't know. And he kind of started the whole clown thing, so boo. But yeah. Alright, let's move on to number 9. Still in the C tier. Alright, number 9, Tricycle Doll. Again, I don't know. She's kind of cool, I guess. But like, I don't know. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8, we're finally out of the C tier, and we're gonna skip the B tier. No, I'm just kidding. No, number 8, it's Cryo Chamber Corpse. The jump scare, even though kind of expected, it's still kind of cool. But I like his design. I like the audio is pretty cool. They overdid the fog. I don't think he needed fog. But yeah, he's just solid, I think. Yeah. Alright, number 7. Alright, number 7. I don't know why I like this guy. Ask 2017 me. Ask 2017 me. Deadly Roots. I don't know. When I was young, I liked the tree. I liked the tree with green eyes. And it moved. It's kind of creepy. If you get a lot of them, or if you live in like a forest, it can work. It kind of only works in one scene, or one like scene though. So, yeah, his phrases. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. He's just all right, nostalgic a little bit. All right, number 6, High Voltage Fenced-In Zombie. I really did like the fence gimmick, like how it's like a zombie trying to get like past the fence. Yeah, I like the high voltage part of it, like how it's like a voltage fence. I like how the zombie looks. I like the animation. I was like banging his head on it. But otherwise, that's all I have to say. So let's move on to the top 5. Number 5, Ghost Swing. You might ask, why is she this high? Well, I own her, so I kind of have to put her at least in the B tier. I mean, I do think it's cool, like how it's like a ghost swing. It doesn't swing that much, though. That's the thing. And like the audio, it's like whispering. It's kind of cool. I mean, otherwise it's just a swing. So yeah, it would be in the C tier. But hey, I think it's kind of creepy. So, yep. Let's move on to number 4. Alright, number 4, it's Hanging Hell Fiend. I mean, I don't like the design. He drops, that's cool. I like that part of it. I like his phrases, you know. I don't hate the design. I don't love it either, but I like his phrases. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to number 3. And we're starting the A tier. Alright, so at number 3, Lim River. So Lim River was actually a 2012 prop that was brought back for the 2017 season. One thing I will say is I love the gore. How he has a ton of blood on him. That's really good. That's why he's ranked so high. I mean, I like werewolf props. I liked Howling Werewolf. Wasn't a Mr. Howl fan, but Howling Werewolf, or Lim Ripper, was pretty cool. His audio is what it needed to be. His design, like I was talking about with the gore, it's great. I like how he was like, oh, I guess he wasn't, but like Soros had him like hold the body part. That was pretty good. Yeah. What was I gonna? The animation, I mean, I think, does he have mouse movement? I don't remember. But otherwise, like, I like side to side. It's kind of what it needs to be. I think he moved his arms too. I think, yeah, I think he did. So he is pretty cool. But anyways, let's move on to number 2. That's Levitator girl. She levitates, which I find really creepy, honestly. Like how she's laying down and then she starts levitating. You know, the audio, I don't exactly remember what it is, but I think it was alright, if I remember right. So, yeah. And her design is pretty good. I like the white dress. Yeah. Her face is pretty creepy, too. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely one of the best props of 2017. I remember I saw her in 2018. I was like, hey, Levitator girl, set up in 2018. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on to number 1. And the S tier, the only prop in S tier, Forest Demon. Yeah, you probably expected it. You know me, I like demon props. I like Reaper props. Well, okay, not like the generic ones, but like, I like those kind of props, you know. Like, Lord Raven, I liked. You know, props like that. So, yeah. Forest Demon, Fire Demon. Forest Demon is pretty cool. I like the wings. He was broken a lot, which was kind of a problem. But yeah. But otherwise, his design was really cool. The horns, you know, all the wings and stuff. So, yeah. He was just broken a lot. Hopefully they would fix that if they ever brought him back. I don't really mind when they're, like, broken unless it completely ruins the prop. Like with, well, the doors, but I didn't like the doors anyways. But like, with Eternal Rest, it kind of completely ruined the prop. So, yeah. Yeah, but it didn't ruin the prop for me. So, that's good. But overall, 2017, not that good. The C tier is full. Full of just, like, I don't know, kind of props. The B tier is just, like, okay, I just kind of, like him. I don't really have a description of why. I just, like these props. A tier, I mean, okay. A tier and the S tier, they're just, like, they don't have a lot of props, you know? It's small compared to, like, okay, like C tier. Like, there's more props in the C tier, I mean, than there are in, like, B and A tier. So, it's, like, it's really compact in C tier. Yeah, just not that good of a year. It's nostalgic, you know. It's one of the first years I went, but it's not great, honestly. So, yeah, that's going to it for this video. So make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, with notifications on the way during this video if you haven't already. Share with your friends and family. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of Spirit Halloween 2017. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.